You are the one that invited the wolf that has actually eaten up all your sheep and animals. Where are you running to? Buhari has now absconded from Katsina into Kaduna State. The same Kaduna State that they use Fulani herdsmen to annihilate, to decimate them in their large number. Every time incessant militia, Fulani militia attack on Kaduna people. Today, Kaduna is a safe haven for the same person that invited banditry and other insurgency into Nigeria in 2015 because he was thinking Jonathan will be crippled, Jonathan will be pied. Today, Jonathan is not pied, Jonathan is alive, living in Otueke, in Otueke, his Otueke community, while you that invited all these insurgents, you are on the run. Because why? Knock, knock, who is there? Is one of James Hadley Chase's, no, James Hadley Chase pieces. The kind of government they have in Niger right now, they could at least apprehend Buhari, get him arrested. Because you that rule Nigeria, what are you doing in Niger? It means you have a central home in Niger. You actually deceived the Nigerians, worked in their military for many years, ruled them for the first time in 1980s, and still come back in this new millennium, become Nigerian president from 2015 to 2033. That's straight 8 years. And you still run back to Niger. That was, that's a lot, lots inclusion of, of deception and deceit by a man once, twice Nigerian president. Today is absconding from Katsina into Kaduna, yes, to his original, according to him, maternal home or paternal home. Paternal home is it anyway. Let's just take it like that. To secure himself from banditry. Why are you running away from trouble that you caused by yourself? You think you are going to at least prevail on using your army of bandits to prevail on Jonathan? Now it has gotten after you. Why are you running away? When a man sets his house on fire, he began to shout, "Look at tiger coming. It is all over me, inferno of flame." He started shouting so that all his kinsmen could come out to what? Assist him. Stop shouting of wolf.
Mr. Raf, thank you for having you on this channel this morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Viewers, in case if this is your first time of coming across our video, subscribe on your notification and drop your like on this channel. Yeah. Mr. Raf, shocking to us.
Good morning.
You are one of these people that used to talk about Nigeria to stop destroying our institutions.
Yes.
Instead of glorifying individuals.
Yeah.
Under Buhari regime, they destroy our institutions. After his 8 years, Buhari ran to his state in Katsina State. As I speak to you now, he escaped kidnapping and he ran to Kaduna now for safety.
They are going to succeed on kidnapping Buhari because it is only one that is with God Almighty that is majority. When you think that you have many armed men all around you to the tune of 1 million, when God is not with you, you are exposed to insecurity. What do I mean here? Buhari is trying to tell the whole world that he has all it takes to protect himself from an external attack or abduction. As I'm talking to you, Daura is in Kaduna State until Katsina State was created out of Kaduna. Katsina State was created out of Kaduna and the rest of the northern states. And now Daura, the hopefully or presumably home of Buhari, which many people think it is in Katsina. It's still in Kaduna State. And after much, hard working to escape from Niger. Niger is ancestral town. When the junta took over the government, democratically, elected regime of Niger, Buhari absconded into, I think, UK. From UK has come back to Niger, and the heat was over there because the kind of government they have in Niger right now, they could at least apprehend Buhari, get him arrested. Because you that rule Nigeria, what are you doing in Niger? It means you have a central home in Niger. You actually deceived the Nigerians, worked in their military for many years, ruled them for the first time in 1980s, and still come back in this new millennium, become Nigerian president from 2015 to 2033. 33. That's straight 8 years. And you still ran back to Niger. That was, that's a lot, lots inclusion of, of deception and deceit by a man once, twice Nigerian president. Today is absconding from Katsina into Kaduna. Yes, to his original, according to him, maternal home or paternal home. Paternal home is it anyway. Let's just take it like that. To secure himself from banditry. Why are you running away from trouble that you caused by yourself? You think you are going to at least prevail on using your army of bandits to prevail on Jonathan. Now it has gotten after you. Why are you running away? When a man sets his house on fire, he began to shout, "Look at tiger coming. It is all over me, inferno of flame." He started shouting so that all his kinsmen could come out to what? Assist him. Stop shouting of wolf. You are the one that invited the wolf that has actually eaten up all your sheep and animals. Where are you running to? Buhari has now absconded from Katsina into Kaduna State. The same Kaduna State that they use Fulani herdsmen to annihilate, to decimate them in their large number. Every time incessant militia, Fulani militia attack on Kaduna people. Today, Kaduna is a safe haven for the same person that invited banditry and other insurgency into Nigeria in 2015 because he was thinking Jonathan will be crippled, Jonathan will be pied. Today, Jonathan is not pied, Jonathan is alive, living in Otueke, in Otueke, his Otueke community, while you that invited all these insurgents, you are on the run. Because why? Knock, knock, who is there? Is one of James Hadley Chase's, no, James Hadley Chase pieces.
Mr. Ram,
Yes, he wrote it.
sorry for cutting you short. I want to cut you short here. I have one listening to your interview where you say Buhari, this one that is claiming to be Buhari, could be a fake Buhari. And you also said it now that Buhari ran away from Niger, maybe probably because of this military that taking away Niger.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be arrested. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what I mean by that is that they will question his true identity. They will question his maternal or paternal, at least, nationality, identity. Sorry. So what I'm trying to say is that a dead man ruled Nigeria for 6 years. And I quote, from 2016, from 2015 to 2017 is 2 years. 2017 to 2023 is 6 years. When you add it together, I have 8 years. Then again, the bridge between the fired Buhari and living Buhari is what? How many? 8 years. Because the total years is now 8 years. 2 years for the fired Buhari, 6 years for the living Buhari. Buhari actually, we received the news from UK.com when it mattered most about his sickness that took him away for good 6 months out of, seat of authority, Aso Rock in Nigeria. We had a government then, a president then, a government then whose head was living in London Hospital, while Nigeria is just wasting under Yemi Ochibanjo because Yemi was not in charge. It was Abba Kyari the late Abba Kyari that was spied by COVID-19 was in charge. Then he could not come back home 2017. He died February, March 2017. UK.com edit. Mama Charlie, Queen Elizabeth observe silence. On social media, everybody watch it. Nnamdi Kanu edit. And if you ask me, that was the only sin of Nnamdi Kanu that even made the UK, the British, turn their back on him in his current travail he's going through. The original Buhari and the foreign Buhari. Foreign Buhari rules Nigeria 6 years. Fake Buhari rule. Original Buhari ruled Nigeria 2 years. Fake Buhari ruled Nigeria 6 years. And he's running about, absconding from Niger again into Nigeria. He had this reason because actually, if he stays there, the military junta will get him arrested.
Mr. Raf, do you think, if you said with all these things that Buhari is fake one, do you think people like Obasanjo, the rest of all these Nigerian politicians will discover this news and they keep quiet? Because when it happened during Yaradua, we know that they tried to cover Yaradua own up. But Obasanjo stood up there and voiced out that Yaradua is dead. And that's why Yaradua was exposed.
And eventually, nobody could actually stand up and told us then that Buhari was dead. Why? Because of their selfish gains. What is it that must have culminated to Anamochomole saying that if they remove him from the national chairman of APC, then he's going to tell the whole world who was at Asorok? What is it that would have at least orchestrated Abola Ahmed Tinubu making such statement that if so and so thing happened when he was about becoming Nigerian president, he was going to actually tell the whole world who was at Asorok? What actually motivated Rochas Okocha to have made that statement that if so and so thing, if they could not allow him to rig his own in Imo State, he's going to tell the whole world who actually is Asorok, is at Asorok. And each and every person that comes up to make this statement, while making it, finishing the statement, it won't be up to 24 hours. He will get justice he deserves.
Mr. Raf,
See, let me tell you, everybody actually know that the wrong person ruled. But wait for me. Do you know what? Many years to come, Nigerian authors, Nigerians are good writers. Many people should write what actually transpired between 2015 and 2023. The real personality, identity of the then Nigerian president.
Mr. Raf, on
Buhari.
this particular topic, I want in 30 seconds you can do it. Now that with this point you have brought out, why is it, if it is true, why is it that the sons, the wife, they are not coming out to talk?
Thank you so much. Yusuf, the son, biological son of Muhammad Buhari, when it matters most that Daura and Aicha, his mother, were fighting, Yusuf came out and said, why shouldn't you people allow my father to arrest? I will tell the whole world the truth. They bundled Aicha, packaged him into Dubai. She know how much that was given to him in dollars. Yusuf actually knew that the father was dead. That's why he made that statement. When Daura was fighting dirty with his father's wife, his mother, over a new wife. There was a time they planned new wife for Buhari. Yusuf said, allow my father to rest. Yusuf fought Mama Daura. Aicha fought Mama Daura's stupor. That's why they settled Aicha, and Aicha stayed away from the fake Buhari for many years. Until his, at least, let me say, do I call it handing over to Ahmed Tinubu, or expiration of his tenure? He was not with Aicha Buhari. Aicha Buhari stopped visiting Asorok immediately her husband died. Because actually, you know, they cloned that man. It was Buhari's look-alike. It wasn't originally Aicha Buhari's husband. I'm telling you that many years to come, many books, many writers will actually come and on envelope what actually transpired from 2015 to 2017, 2017 to 2023. Two different persons, at least, was the head of Nigerian government.
Nigeria finally becomes an Islamic nation. Because in a secular nation, how can a state close down schools for Ramadan? Not one, not two. 3 states in the north have closed down schools for Ramadan. When did Nigeria become an Islamic nation? What do you have to say about that?
Thank you so much. Nigeria, many people, even Western world, believe Nigeria is an Islamic nation right from time when Bola Ahmed Tinubu became a president. Don't forget that the ticket that brought him was a Muslim ticket. And that's why the Southwest here, they are shouting, despite Tinubu is the president, is shouting that the Sharia law will not stand. Look at the barbaric character they are trying to portray in the north right now, whereby you are closing the whole schools just because of fasting. Where is it written in Quran? I was once a Muslim before I become a Christian. I have not seen where it's written in Quran or in the other one that during the fasting you have to close down the school, the economy. Don't forget that if you close down school, you have closed the economy of the state. So for me, I think this Northern, these Fulani people, they are causing more problem in Nigeria, and that's why I keep saying, referring to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man I respected so much, the man that I give high regards to, no matter what Nigeria government portray him, because these are the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying, that in Nigeria it can never longer be one. Imagine where some states in the north are telling you they want to shut down their schools. Why are they doing this? They know that even if they did not work throughout the month, at the end of the month, there will be allocation for them to share. That's why we say that monkey they work, babu they chop. That's why we are telling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, summon courage and restructure this country or divide this country. Let these people go home and go and be doing whatever they like. At the end of the day, at the end of the morning, if they didn't work, nothing for them to eat. They will sit up. Let me tell you, the Arab world of this world, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, the rest of them, none of them stop close school because of fasting is going on. It is a shameful thing for the Muslim in the north to accept this barbaric act because I can never fight for God who will not fight for me. I rather serve God who will fight for me for battle rather than to go and rather to go and serve the God that I will fight for. How can I fight for my God? When I sleep, who will now secure me? Who will protect me? If you talk to anything, they will come, they will fire you, they will do all these things. Now they are closing down. These are the things Buhari, Jonathan was trying to correct for the North, but the North look into his eye, they pour spit on his face, and they brought Buhari. Look at what has happened to the North. Now they cannot even go to farm because of Bokoharam, because of Al-Qaeda, because of kidnapping. These are the things Jonathan saw ahead. He wanted to prevent, but they gang up against Jonathan with the help of Obama, and they brought Jonathan down. As I tell you now, the calamity that the past President Buhari has brought to Nigeria can never be recovered in 50 years. And that's why Buhari's life is at stake right now. He has run for Kaduna because he was almost killed by kidnappers when they wanted to finish his life for him. He ran to Kaduna now for safety. And that's why I keep telling people that when you keep glorifying individual and destroying Nigerian institution, this is what you see. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, either you like it or not, whether you are spending 4 years, you are spending 8 years, better start respecting institution. Don't tell your boss not to destroy this institution for your sake because you will not stay there forever. Let's start respecting our institution. We see the shenanigans they are doing. Look at what just happened in River State, where they are bending law to favor some people. These are the things Dele Farotimi have wrote in his book about the corruption in our judiciary. But they look into that young man, they put him in prison. That why did he have to expose Nigeria? Mazin Namdekan also came out last few weeks ago and vindicate what Dele Farotimi wrote on his book about Nigeria judiciary, where he accused Justice Peter Yanko that he is trying to indict him to convince him because the sons and the husband, they have a corruption case against Nigerian government. Look at it. Where are we heading to? As I speak to you now, the federal government, they have pocketed the judiciary. The judiciary are no longer interpreting the law to us. They interpret money. We will keep saying the truth no matter who is there. If we speak, we die. If we don't speak, we will die. We will not afraid of anybody. What anybody will do. So as I speak to you now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing all his possible best to make sure say he turn Nigeria to one party system. And we are saying this is going to be a harm to our democracy. You want to do what you do in Lagos. You want to do it in Nigeria. The similar thing that is happening in River State now is almost happening in Lagos State right now, where Obasa have almost 4 members that are supporting him. Now you are bending the law to favor Obasa because Obasa is in your side. Because Obasa is your political son. But in River State, the Supreme Court now, they have turned the interpretations of our law. As I speak to you, before now we say we have 3 arms of government, but I can categorically tell you that we will have 1 arms of government in Nigeria. We have 1 arms of government. We only have the executive, the judiciary, the legislature. They are dead. They are not under Tinubu government. We have only the executive because Tinubu single-handedly tell what these people do, and that's why we are afraid of our future. That's why we are saying about this Senator Akpabio. He's one of the worst Senate president Nigeria has ever had. Look at how Natasha Akpoti is accusing him right now. Why a reason why many Nigerians believe what Natasha Akpoti? Because in the first place, Senator Akpabio is not a serious senator. A senate president will be there. He will be laughing. Are you a comedian? We did not want you to go and do comedy in the house. We vote you for a serious problem. To solve a problem for Nigeria. And that's where you find ourselves where we are today. Look at Nigeria. The economy is in shambles. People cannot move from one place to another. People cannot send their children to school. Now that Obama has stopped the aid that is helping Nigeria, helping Africa, what is our future? No more future for us. No food to eat. And yet, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Senate president are busy doing calculation of how he will become another president in 2027 instead of him to focus on Nigeria, how to make Nigeria. That's why I tell you that Nigeria only have 1 arm of government, which is the executive. The judiciary, the legislature, they are dead under Buhari government, under Tinubu government.
Okay. Thank you so much. for coming. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, of course. My beloved people, Kama has catch up with the former president of Nigeria, Buhari, right now. As I speak to you, you see that Buhari nearly escaped kidnapping, nearly escaped his death right now. As we speak, Buhari have relocated from Katsina now to Kano, to Kaduna right now because bandit and Boko Haram, they are after him. And these are the things we are saying that when you are in power, respect Nigerian institutions. Try all your available means to see that you protect these institutions. Any country, any government that protect their institution will be very difficult for a terrorist organization to take over that country. Because why we are where we are today, we don't have security in Nigeria, we don't have anything that is working. It's as a result of Nigeria politicians have directly or indirectly destroy our institution because of a self-centered. They want to be, they were glorifying themselves, allowing their boys, allow their ministers, allow their commissioners to destroy the institution for their personal purpose. And I tell you that all of them that have done this, they are paying dearly for it. Of course, we've just seen where IBB came out and start confessing how he annoyed the election June 12th of Abiola. He did not make him to be a president. Of course, you will still agree with me that Abiola destroyed, IBB destroyed the institution of Nigeria then. Nigeria institutions, he destroyed because of his personal gain by not allowing Abiola to be a president. And Abiola was elected, was voted massively for both in the east